Hello everyone and welcome to this channel, and today our topic of discussion is types of hemoglobin. So basically hemoglobin is of two types. One is adult hemoglobin, two types: adult hemoglobin, which is known as HbA, and fetal hemoglobin, which is known as HbF. So in case of adult hemoglobin, there are two alpha chains of globin protein and two beta chains of globin protein, and in case of fetal hemoglobin there is two alpha chains and two gamma chains of globin protein. Now I will discuss about some normal and abnormal hemoglobin derivatives. So normal derivatives, basically there are two normal derivatives of hemoglobin. Normal derivatives, which is oxyhemoglobin, means when oxygen is combined with hemoglobin by oxygenation, it is known as oxyhemoglobin. It is one normal derivative. Another one is carb hemoglobin or carb hemoglobin. It is when carbon dioxide conjugate with the oxygen carrying pigment hemoglobin. When carbon dioxide conjugate with oxygen carrying pigment hemoglobin, it is known as carb hemoglobin. So these are the normal derivatives. Basically these two types of hemoglobin derivatives are present in our body. Now there are certain abnormal hemoglobin derivatives. Which basically formed by some types of poisoning, such as carbon monoxide poisoning, or due to some drugs like nitrates, some drugs like nitrates, nitrites, and sulfonamides. So first of all, carboxyhemoglobin, which is formed by the conjugation of carbon monoxide with the blood containing pigment hemoglobin. It is normally the range of it is 1 to 3% in the hemoglobin. So basically I have told just now that it is a type of abnormal hemoglobin derivative which is formed by the combination of hemoglobin with carbon monoxide. Next is methemoglobin or methemoglobin. It is also an abnormal hemoglobin derivative formed when iron molecule is oxidized from. It is formed when iron is oxidized from Fe2 plus that ferrous to ferric Fe3 plus, and the normal level of this is in trace amount and it is 0.6 to 2.5% of total hemoglobin depending upon the individual. Next is, now methemoglobinemia is a disorder with high level of this methemoglobin causes a disorder named methemoglobinemia. Methemoglobinemia and this methemoglobinemia can occur due to exposure to certain industrial chemical, certain drugs and certain hereditary trait and also some other daily life factors. Next is sulf hemoglobin. Sulf hemoglobin. Now it is also an abnormal hemoglobin derivative which mainly forms by the combination of hemoglobin with hydrogen sulfide, H2S or hydrogen sulfide with H2S. Normally sulf hemoglobin is present in blood in very negligible amount, which is about less than 1%. But the thing is that when the level rises 10 gram, when the level rises from 1% to 10 gram per deciliter of blood, then what? Then cyanosis occurs. Cyanosis is what? Cyanosis means bluish discoloration of skin, and it occurs when the concentration of oxygen in our blood is far below than normal. So this is a brief discussion about the types of hemoglobin and normal hemoglobin derivatives along with abnormal hemoglobin derivatives. And here I am ending my today's video. And if you guys like my videos, please subscribe the channel. Please support me. Thanks for watching.